Going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the 30th of January. It is 5:15 in the morning on the East Coast, Monday morning, looking at Flare Network. Markets did reverse overnight across the board. And what I mean by across the board is in the crypto markets as well as in the stock market futures, getting a little bit of a reversal pullback. We will see how far that goes. Let's do a quick update here on Flare Network / Tether. Ticker symbol is FLRUSDT. FLRUSDT, guys. This is the KuCoin data, as you can see up here on the left-hand side of the screen. KuCoin data, and this is a one-day chart, a daily chart. Welcome to the channel, all of the new subscribers, and appreciate all of the subscribers, whether you've been here or a while or not. Appreciate all of it. So what's going on here with Flare through our Sunday evening, Sunday night, early into Monday morning on the East Coast anyways? Let me know where you are from down in the comments. Currently down 2.27% on the daily chart here for Flare. Two interesting things that came up overnight. I hadn't looked at the charts too much late last night. When I was looking at the charts, the price was basically mid-range here between our 45 and our 49. It was basically within this range, and then I haven't really checked the markets until early this morning. So one of two things, we actually hit two of our levels above the market as resistance / targets. So if you've watched the past couple Flare videos, you should know what I mean. And if you are new to the channel, I'll give you a brief summary here. We have these lines on the chart, as you can tell, both above, well, actually, most of them are above the market. They're all above the market. The green and yellow lines, we have this white one down here as well, but that's different. The green and yellow lines above the market act as targets / resistance. So as price approaches those, so what took place so far today is price approached our 49.10 and our 49.66. And since those levels are above the market, we expect the price to get close, if not hit those prices, and then have a reaction. And that reaction is usually back to the downside. So it's a target, but it should act as a resistance level for a period of time as well. And guys, what took place was a perfect 49.65, 49.10, hit our price levels, and what's happening is we are getting a reaction back to the downside. So that's what they are there for, and that is what took place perfectly. We are actually back below our 45.39 level, which is below the market. So far, that is not support. We would like to see that turn into support at some point today or at some point in the days to come here pretty quick. Otherwise, we could be heading quite a bit lower. But so far today, our trend is still higher. And why I say that is because we have higher highs. We have a higher high on the 28th, the 29th. We have a higher high today on the 30th. So let's see if this is just an early morning pullback and we close the days up in the green, or if there's further downside to come here for the markets and Flare Network. So one of two things, like I mentioned, is we hit our resistance levels picture perfect. Number two is we actually got very close, but we hit resistance before breaking this high over here on the 11th of January. Go back and watch yesterday's video. We talked about the high here on the 11th of January being an important level, the 52.18 level for this chart here, this daily chart on KuCoin data. If this high is broken, this 11th of January high, it could be a very bullish scenario, and that could be backed by a lot of power, a lot of buying power. You could see a big breakout to the upside once this high is broken here. That didn't take place, and it could take place very soon, but we have some issues with this resistance level. So this resistance level needs to be broken and turned into support. So the next time around, maybe it's tomorrow, maybe it's later this evening, that we will get a break above those levels and start to test that high over here on the 11th of January. So that is what I am watching for right now, is call it three things, but for starters is getting back above 45.39, because right now that's resistance. So getting back above that for starters, number one. Starters number two is breaking out above the 49.10 and 49.65. And if that starts to take place, which it did slightly today, we hit a high of 5 cents, and our level is at 49.65. So that would be number two, and number three would be looking for a break above this level here, which is 52.18, and that's the 11th of January. So one, getting above 45.39, two, getting above 49.10, 49.65, three, a big breakout past the high of 52.18. So that is the bullish scenarios. So we'll do ones down here, we'll do two down here, and we'll put a 3 here. So if we continue to pull back to the downside, the 1, 2, 3 is pretty much our bullish scenario. If we get a further pullback here, so let's call this the bearish scenario, I don't have any areas of potential support currently below the market. Not until we get back down to 39.62, which is quite a bit further down here. That was a level, that was a breakout level. It was support that turned into resistance that was broken to the upside, and a pullback to that level, which would be this white line right here, could take place. We will see how far the markets decide to pull back, of course. So that would be that right around 39.62. It's not exact, but it's right in that level. So let me take a quick recap. Let's take a step back real quick. If you missed some of the other flare videos, we were picking up flare right around this mid 3 level. And the reason why we did that, I'll tell you why, is because it was support. It was support over here on the 11th. It was support on the 10th. It was support on the 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd. Started to see some trouble come in on the 23rd. We were picking up flare on those dates. We did not receive the flare airdrop. We did not hold XRP on the exchange during the 2020 snapshot. Our XRP was not on the exchange, so we did not receive the airdrop. So we bought some on those dates there. And because it was finding support at that level, I thought that was a reasonable level to pick up some flare. We started to head lower, put in a nice bottom here on the 25th, rallied up. Now what was once support was resistance right here. And then we had a big breakout right here past that resistance, turning it into support. Very bullish scenario. Also a very bullish break above our 45-degree line right here on the 27th. So definitely had some buyers come back in after a little bit of a break to the downside, shakeout, breaking support. the price took back up to the upside. So since that zone was once support, turned into resistance, and then it broke out very, very strong back to the upside as support, if price did pull back, I would look for it to find support once again at that 39.62 level, give or take. Give or take a little bit to the upside, give or take a little bit to the downside. It's right around there. I don't have exact pricing, but 39.62 is what I have on my chart. So that's what I'm going to stick with. So that's what I'm looking for. That would be the, call it bearish scenario. If we start to pull back, I would look for price to find support there. Maybe I'll buy some more flare at that level. That would be if we pulled back that far, would be a 11% move, give or take. So we'll have to see, guys, if that takes place or not, or if we climb back above 45.39 and find support. That would be good as well, because that is very close to where the current price is. We're just below that, so I wouldn't be surprised to see the price creep back up and find support there, since it's the closest price level to where the chart is at now. Let me go to the 3-minute chart and show you how the price found resistance at our overhead target in a perfect scenario. So you can see price rockets. Well, one, you can see price finds resistance, pulls back, finds support. Perfect trading here. Rallies up through our levels. Can't get back above, can't hold above, I should say, and then gets pushed back down. And it looks like we're marching higher to the upside here, trying to get back above, back to our 45.39. So perfect in-depth trading here for the 3-minute chart for Flare Network, as it acts perfectly right around our price levels. So that's my thought. Excuse the chart here. It's a little messed up and skewed. That's my thoughts on Flare. Could be a lot for anybody who's relatively new here. Sometimes the best thing to do for a lot of people is just buy and hold. Buy and hold with a proper stop in place so you don't lose all your money. But those who are into more trading, trying to buy at better prices, sell at better prices, this is what I'm watching. So I'm watching that 45.39 level for support today. To the upside, 49.10, 49.65 for a break above that. That takes us on our way to the high over here on the 11th. That high is 52.18. That could set us up for a big bullish breakout to the upside. If the price pulls back lower, right now, the only line I have is 39.62 for support. Probably pick up some more flare at that level if we get back down there. All right, guys, that was a lot. Go back and watch the video again if you're a little confused. Let me know where you're from in the comments. If you have any questions, comments, or where it's at. Appreciate it. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Good luck out there. I think this is an earnings week coming up, so that could carry over into the crypto markets. Probably expect some volatility. All right, take care.